Howdy folks, Salter here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're halfway done with the New Guinea challenge, and challenging it's not the most difficult push trip so far, but it is reaching the advanced category, I would say. Like early advanced, late intermediate in terms of level in order to fly this one. The scenery, though, is my favorite. The trip itself is so far my favorite push trip of all 30-something, but it's not the most challenging. It's close, but not quite there. So anyway, legs 5 and 6 in this video. I assume you've seen the first two videos, so you know how this works. Let's get going. Alright, I'm back at another day, and they pointed us in the wrong direction, so we have to taxi that way and then turn around. But this is my favorite landing so far on this bush trip. This was amazing, and can you imagine waking up to this scene every single day? I know it's not that simple. They have their own sets of challenges and things that are different than we do here where I live. But then likewise, we have challenges they don't have and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's not a super glamorous life here per se. However, waking up to this surely would be inspiring, I think. Yeah, I'm trying not to speak out of turn, but hopefully my point comes across, right? I think. I don't know. I would like to visit a place like that more than being like a resort in a place like that, right? Let's turn on our landing lights again. We are going to taxi and fly out the other way, but let's get things set up. Let's zoom this out a little bit until we lose it. There we go. Come back one more. There we go. I don't know what to do about autopilot because I don't know where they're sending us. Let's look at that first, and then we'll see what's going on. Where are we? That Whiskey Tango. Oh yeah, we're going over. Oh yeah, we're going to the thick of it. Are we going to Victor? We are. So yeah, we're going over some tall mountains. So we probably need to get up 10, 12,000 feet. Will it tell us anything in here? It doesn't tell us. So let's plan on 10,000 feet. Although we barely made it with 10,000 feet in the last leg. We were really close to the train. Let's go up to 10,100, not 10,000. Looks like we still get GPS. Don't know why, but we'll take it. So we'll use nav for that, and we'll do vertical speed. I don't know, let's do 1,100 feet per minute up here. I'll adjust mixture if necessary. That's all ready to go. Okay, as we taxi here, let's read about what we're doing first. We're going to lift off instead of west-southwest heading. Sight and fly over a small airstrip at the village of Koserek, and then fly over a small airstrip at the village of Venput. Sight 2 rivers in the distance. The village of Wingblur lies between the two of these rivers. The route at this point is now beginning to traverse the island's central range region. Yep. Highest mountain in the area. That's where we're headed. So we're gonna look for 2 villages with airstrips and then another village. And that's where we're headed. So we'll figure that out as we go. Unfortunately, the terrain mesh here isn't as good as it could be, so it looks kind of goofy. At least the building, the autogen, is beautiful. I gave my rant and a couple videos ago, twice, about the POIs that are hand built versus autogen. How autogen looks so much better. I don't need to do it again. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Whatever. Okay, let's ramp it up. Let's get out of here. Okie dokie. If we fall off the cliff, we can point down to get airspeed. But we'll be fine. Will we be fine? We'll make it. Yeah, we're good. Let's ride it out because we can. And woof. Brakes us off the wheels. Flaps coming up. Let's climb like we've never climbed before because we got to turn around and go exactly behind us somehow. And these mountains are like 8,000 feet up, so we have a ways to climb before we can get out of here. So let's follow the river and climb that way. Manually flying. Everything is firewalled, at least for now. That's how we reach cruise anyway. There we go. We could go up there through that peak right in front of the nose now. But we're not going to. We're going to go this way because I can. Oh my, this is going to be steep. I just want to fly over that village. Oh, there we go. There's an opening. I knew there would be. Perfect. Perfect. Too bad the mesh is so nasty right now, because it's been beautiful up until approaching this leg. So that's a bummer, but whatever. Let's look outside because we can. There's a nice village. I think I'm going to do is quickly use, not well boy. Use this, nope, I'm going to use the drone view super fast. So I can get an image maybe? There we go. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, that's nasty. Alright, we're flying over the village. We're going to head this direction and past that airstrip and then another airstrip and then look for another village. So, I will let autopilot take over in a minute. And then once I do, I'll turn you loose to some sightseeing. That's not super bad. That mesh, it could be better. But in all simulators and all versions of simulators, when you got cliffs, the mesh just looks weird. Oh my gosh, we're barely hanging on here. Can I get more out of my mixture here? There we go. No? There we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Try to get more power. Nope. Okay, there's more power. A little bit. Okay, I went too far, so bring it back about 10%. There we go. Okay, now we're climbing even better than we were. Whew, of course I'm doing this the steepest way possible. We don't have to do it this way, but I want to. And we're just gonna stay on track to climbing over the mountain here. That's really beautiful. The red in there. And that's gorgeous too for different reasons. Come on, you can make it. Pull back more mixture maybe? Yeah, sure, okay. Pulling it back until we get as much power as we can. There we go, 9,000 feet. We're over those crests. Whew. We can relax now. We can engage autopilot, but we're not going to get 1,100 feet up. So let's bring that down a little bit. Engage autopilot. There we go. Maybe go up a little more, like 800 feet per minute maybe. Why are you going so... Oh yeah, it's going to get really dramatic just to catch this. And then it'll come back. See, that's why I normally make sure I'm past it before I engage autopilot. Whatever. We'll be okay. Alrighty, so there's a village coming up with an airstrip, then another one. And then in 7 minutes we'll see the village we're looking for. So enjoy the sightseeing in between. I'll see you then. Alright, 1 minute to our village that we're looking for. Let's hop outside and look at this nasty loading of the train. Oh my word. And look at the drone is getting crooked too, but look at that. That's a huge bummer. Let's just look this way then. There we go. That looks beautiful. Except for the crooked drone. Oh, there we go. There's our village we're looking... No. Is that our village? Is there an airstrip at the village we're looking for? Could be. But, there we go. Now you see it. Oh, wait, there we go. There you see it right there. Alrighty, what is next? Piliam at Whirligber. Turn into the southwest heading and follow the prominent river to the village of Pilgrim. 3 minutes away, so it must be this one right here. Waxa. Whiskey, Alpha, X-ray, Alpha. I bet it's this one. Right? Must be. And then, because this is so close, from there we'll head west-southwest and cross over the spine of the Highlands. That's this part right here, the spine. 6 minutes to cross. Oofda. And we're looking for, what are we looking for? The Mugi River, which trends east-west. So we're looking for the Mugi River, which trends east-west and fly over the point where it intersects with the river. So there's some more rivers over here somewhere. 6 minutes away. And then just after that, oh, I better pay attention to what we're doing. Dude. Okay, let's quickly read this, and then we'll find Wamena Airport, Whiskey, or Victor, which is here. Okay, what are they doing to us here? We gotta climb. What the heck? Can we climb that high? Can we hit like 14,000 feet, do you think? They didn't tell us we had to go higher. I just wasn't paying attention. Can we do 500 feet per minute? Do I need to S-curve to get through here? The drama is about to unfold. Look at the river, though. Not much we can do but just climb as best as we can. I don't know why I thought we were high enough at 10 grand. I really don't think so. And it's bringing us down here to look for something. A village and some rivers, and then we'll come back up to our airport, which is huge. Easy to spot. We just have to get over the spine of the mountains. Okay. Can we climb? Oh, we can climb way more than that. We can climb all the way until it's like 80 knots. Let's go. Let's do this. 11 gallons per hour. Wow. What if I bring this back more? Yep. We can give the squeeze. No, not really. Squeeze a little more out of it. 900 feet per minute at 10,000 feet. Really? Wow. I'm impressed. I mean, that's the point of using this airplane, obviously, but I'm still impressed. Whew, train turbulence is kicking up. Think we'll make it? I think we will. Look at that. We're still doing great. Let's go. Even more. Nice. Barometer's correct. Let's hop outside and enjoy this, because this is insane and it's fun as all get out. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my word. This is amazing. I highly recommend. See, there's a nose wheel I was talking about. It's meant to take a beating, so I don't feel guilty when I slam that thing down every time, because I want to get down and on the brakes as quickly as possible with every airstrip. Well, not the one coming up, but all the others. Look how beautiful this is. I'm trying to get the plane in good view too while we're looking at the scenery. Alright, the plane just turned for us, so we're gonna start coming down now. Let's see here. It's 5,400 feet or something, I think it said, or something close. Let's go down to 7,000. We'll be taking over long before then. Steep descent, bring back throttles, props are forward still. Let's not go that crazy on the descent. That was a little steep. Why is it beeping at me? Why is it beeping at me? Was it too much? I mean, we're not overspeeding, right? We're not even close to overspeeding. I don't know. Bring back throttles. Use autopilot to descend. Throttles will control our speed. We're going to keep the mixture where it is. And that's it. Aiming for the airport, which... I wonder if it's in this mess. Let's see, it must be in that mess because that's where... Yeah, there's the city, there's the airport. Yep, that's the airport there, in the middle of that green strip. So we need to come down faster than this, so we're going to take over. And we're going to bring our throttles all the way. Come on, flight director. Thank you. And we're going to slip it. So let's do left rudder, right rudder, left aileron. And as before, you'll see us descend at a very, very quick rate. Rather uncomfortable, but not deadly or unrealistic or anything, just uncomfortable. Left aileron, so we go straight, and we are not gaining speed. So there we go. It'd be nice to be able to look around outside when we do this, but we really need to pay attention to what we're doing here. Just beautiful. I'm glad the scenery or the detail stuff data started loading for us. That's nice. 2,500 feet per minute isn't bad. In a jet, that's done in a jet. I've talked to my real-life pilot friend who flies the 789s, I think, now. 780, 90 yards or something. And he said they descend at 2,700 feet per minute all the time. No big deal. So, and smaller plane might be a little different, but it's a bush plane, so we're going to do whatever we want. Whatever we want, as long as we don't crash it. So I have almost full right rudder and left aileron right now, even though we're going straight. You can't really see. I can see it because the plane's not straight when we're directly behind it with the camera. So that's how, see, I don't know if you can tell, but we're not going straight because I'm slipping it. We still have a long ways to go. And the runway still isn't rendered in yet, which is really strange because I know it's there. Oops, come on, plane. I know it's it's there, so we just have to see what's going on here and pay attention out the window or out the front window. Oh, the scenery is amazing. Oh, look at that down there. Dang. So it's a huge bummer that the imagery was so bad in those mountains. I think it was just the server wasn't getting it to us fast enough because it finally rendered in of it at the end, remember. I'm so concerned that I don't see a runway rendered in yet. It's not grass according to the image. Even though the icon shows that it's a small little thing. I mean, that is the airport, right? Is it this thing, little thing, maybe? Maybe it's that. Maybe I'm thinking a big 5-mile runway, like at a big airport. Maybe it's this little thing here that I'm supposed to be looking for. And I'm looking for the wrong thing. No, that's... No, this runway takes up this whole thing. The whole thing. So where's the runway? Is it this? Or is it actually up here and I'm in the wrong spot? No, where else would it be if it's not here? It's just a mistake, I think. Whatever we do, we gotta circle around, because even if I get to the ground, we're way too fast to land here. Or are we? What do you think? Do you think we can do it without going around, coming down from 14,000 feet? I mean, according to the map, this is it.
500.
Do you think we can do this? Oh, there it is. It just didn't render in. Look, it's all messed up. It's all broken. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can slow down enough that we can actually still land. I'm just gonna ride this. Oh, ground effects are crazy here. Yeah, it's just a bug. Look at, you see the taxi lines and stuff. We're just gonna land on the roof of this car. A little bit of crosswind too. Look out, buddy. Oh, look out. Oh. We're down. So smooth you couldn't even tell. Nose wheel finally went down smoothly, not that we needed to. And flaps up, brakes. Let's see what happens here. Good. At least the bug was only the runway, nothing else. Alright, one more leg in this video. Let's go. Alright, where did it put us? Probably right where we landed. Whoops, what am I doing wrong? You're wrong. Whatchamacallit. Do we have enough runway to take off without taxiing? Yeah, we do. We don't need a taxi. We're going to take off midfield. Because why not? First set of flaps, repair and refuel. Maybe it'll use the right tanks this time. And airplane and zoom out a little bit. And let's see where we're going. Actually, let's use this one first. And let's see if we're going back into the mountains or anything. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, yes, we... Oh, my. We're going to ride the mountains all the way to our destination. Yankee Lima. Okay, it's a big airport, though. So let's see what it says. Not you. I want the airport, please. Come on. It's not letting me zoom in any closer either. I just want the airport so I get elevation. Whatever. I can't get around this waypoint. Come on. Anyway, let's go back up to 14,000, I guess, because we got more mountains to cover. So let's do that. And if we don't need to, we'll come down later. But let's go to 14,000 for now. We'll use nav since we still have GPS for some weird reason. Not weird reason. I mean, in real life, if you have the tools, you would use them. I'm just saying for the bush trip thing. They used to break the GPS if you left. Whoops. Let's start at 1,000 feet per minute, see how that goes. Okay, we're not even going to back taxi. We're going to take out from here. We got flaps down one, autopilot set up, everything's ready to go. We just need to read. Alright, lift into the air and set a course to the west-northwest, parallel the Jalan Kimbin Pyramid Road, and sight Mount Logatpaga, a small village. Oh, Mantai Logatpaga, a small village in the distance. Okay, sure. We'll see what that looks like when we take off here. And, we'll read about the next thing when we get there. So we're looking for a small village in the distance. Okay. 8 minutes out, 17 nautical miles away, so probably in the valley, right? That's what I'm guessing. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here and keep going. Keep going on our little journey. And see where this takes us next. I think we have some smaller airports coming up again. I know the last one is a big airport. I think this one and the next one are kind of tiny. So we have 2 challenging landings left before we can relax. Brakes to stop the wheels, gears fixed, and flaps coming up. And we'll just climb out of here so we don't hit any trees. Then we'll gauge autopilot sooner than last time since we're just in a big old valley. And then I'll play with the mixture here in a minute. And are we ready for autopilot already? I think so. It's going to go way to the left though to grab that pink line, but that's fine. We'll just sightsee the town as we go. That's making me dizzy though. Anyway, checking out the beautiful town. Just beautiful, surrounded by all the mountains. Sorry, your runway's broken. Look at all the satellite. Solar panels. This is a great view too. Wow. Look at this. Fantastic. So we're going to catch that line, look for a little village in a couple minutes. I need to play with mixture. There we go. Oh, that was too much. Okie dokie. I'll see you at this little village in about 8 minutes or so. Well, for you like 2, but for me 8 minutes. apparently we already passed the small village according to the timer because it just reset to the next waypoint. But I didn't really see anything village-like. I just saw, you know, a house here and there. Whoops, can't use that. I forgot about that. House here and there and the big town back there. And I don't believe we would have made it that quickly, but I don't know. So we'll have to let that one go and keep going straight here towards these hills unless it turns us soon. Will it turn us by then? I don't think so. I think we're going right into that. So what is next? Next is from Mountain Logapaka. Adjust slightly to the south and follow a prominent road that loosely tracks the river and connects a number of villages. So I think we're between things actually, because that says 294 still. And the time went down and went back up, so not sure there. We can't climb that high, that's deeply sorry. Number of villages continue to the village of Podeme, which lies just to the south of the road of the river. So we're going to fly around, go along the river, or go along the road, and look for a bunch of villages. And then another river. So that will be what you get to look at. I'm going to sit here and figure out how to manage this aircraft so we don't crash. Can I get any more power? No. Come on. There we go. Why are we doing 1200 feet per minute? I have it set to 5, buddy. What are you doing? The train turbulence is so nuts, it's throwing us all over the place. We know we can fly this because we just did. We just flew this, so we know we can fly this high. My mixture is fine. And there we go. 500 feet per minute. Nope. 1,000 feet per minute. I told you 500 feet per minute. What are you doing? Let's do IS hold. Screw it. There. That'll be safer. Then we won't crash from stalling because it's going to keep it at 73. Barometer's fine. Can I get more mixture back? There we go. A little bit more. Yeah, no, went the other way. I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on that so we don't crash. I will give you some sightseeing. We're going to look for a string of villages and then a river. See you then, somewhere in the mountains. I'll look for you, you look for me, we'll figure it out. And next it says, continue following the Bailam River from Puereme for 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Let's hop outside and see what it is that we're actually, looking at. Well, there's the river, obviously. But, whoops, dang it, I keep forgetting I can't use those controls anymore. The village was back there somewhere. I've been seeing the string of villages like they said. I tried to include as much as I could in sightseeing, but nothing super prominent to me to that one, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it was there somewhere. I did the best I could to get capture what I could. So we're going to follow the river for a couple minutes. Let's see what's going to happen with that, though, because it's only 3 minutes. And then we continue following the river to the village of Karabaga, which lies at the confluence of the main river and the east fork of the river. Okay, cool. Do we see that down here? Maybe in here, probably. Around this valley. That's probably where we're headed. And then, because these are so close together, after that, follow the river to the west of Karabuga to the village of Agadugume. The route at this point is just to the north of the spine of the very highest line of peaks of New Guinea. Are we going over them? Do I need to climb even more? What's it going to tell us? We go alongside of them. Yeah, maybe we run into them. I might have to climb even more. I don't think I can. Nah. I think those are the peaks there. I think we'll be good. So we're heading to here. There's a village. And then 8 minutes. No, because it said it was over here. So maybe these are the peaks. Then there's another village over here. And I'll see if I need to climb, because I think it's going to send us right over those there. I think. But anyway, fly through this for a while, and I'll see when it's time to decide on our altitude. Alright, we're about to cross over what is it called? Agadagumi. And they said it's just north of the spine of the very highest lines of peaks in New Guinea. Well, that then would be these, because we're about to get there, and these are the highest peaks. Hello, oh, okay. I guess we'll just go outside. So this is the highest peaks. Obviously, we don't have to cross them. I don't even know if we could get that high. I suppose if we had the time, but we struggled just to get to 14,000, even with my mixture like halfway back. But we're maxing out the RPM, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we're up here, just out of the red, we're good. So what next? Well, let's look for this airport. It's going to be below us pretty soon. There it is, right there. Cool. I'm going to go right over it though, so we won't be able to see it out of the airplane, so you have to look at it from under the airplane. Let's keep that there for a minute. Let's read about the next greatest thing. And what is it? This is the antepenultimate leg, third from last. Ilaga. From Agadagumi, adjust heading slightly to the north to a course just north of due west. Gain altitude and begin flying above the backbone of the highest part of New Guinea, oh boy. And sight the village of Ilaga in the distance. Well, we're already 14,000 feet. It doesn't say how high we need to go. Oh boy. Let's look at that airport. Let's not lose the airport. So we're at, well, this is where we're headed. So we must be right here. No, this one. Yankee 6. I mean, we're just going straight. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. You know why I feel dumb? Oh, look at this. 268, right? 264 to 278. Basically going straight. I can't believe I had to pull up the map. I can just look at the numbers right here. What am I thinking? And then from there, 46 seconds later, you land at the airport. Almost due east of Puncak, the highest mountain. Ooh. Okay, so it's almost due east of the highest mountain. That's pretty cool. So we're going to go straight into these hills and then look for the airport, which is Yankee Lima. So we're almost done with this leg. It's taken me 35 minutes so far, and it was only supposed to be a 38-minute total flight. But I think we're plenty high. Well, wait a minute. Is that one of the highest peaks? We'll see. If I need to climb, I'll circle. Hopefully this will be fine, or else I'll just fly us around by hand, and maybe we're looking for Yankee Lima, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If we need to climb or not. I have faith that we're high enough. Not for this, but we're good for this, so we can always adjust with heading bug if we need to. So enjoy the rest of this leg with some sightseeing, and I'll see you when it's time to land. Alright, looks beautiful. We barely made it by these tall mountains, but we're good. I'm glad the GPS didn't put us over them. We wouldn't have made it. I did not feel like climbing any higher. But just incredibly gorgeous scenery. 2 legs left. I'll be sad when this one is done, even though it's kind of long. I'm still enjoying it immensely. But our airport is in front of us, down there, on the ground. I cannot get an elevation because the VFR map won't let me try to find it. Lets me only click on the waypoint. So in here somewhere is our runway. I don't see it from here. I just know that we have to come down a lot of altitude, like, I don't know, probably 8,000 feet or so, I would think, if not more. So we're going to follow this river to take as much time as possible. I don't think that's it there, is it? What does our reference image look like? There's a road going around it and it's paved. Could be this. What is that beeping? I wonder if that beeping means we're too close to stuff on the ground. No, I think it's an overspeed warning. I really do. That could be it right there. See that? Yep, there's a road that goes around and there's the airport. Okie dokie, good. Looks like an easy landing and approach once we get down to the right altitude. So let's enjoy looking out the windows a few more times, and I need to manage this aircraft. I'm looking at that valley down there. That's beautiful. And over there. Looks like another runway, but definitely not one here. Oh yeah, it is another runway. Never mind. That's why it looks like one. But ours is up here. And of course we're not going to hit it the first time around, I don't think. Unless you think we can come down that much without gaining speed. And we can slip the daylights out of it. Let's try that. But I still don't think there's any possible way we're going to land on this first pass. Whoa. We're going to try, but I don't think so. That community has their own road with a little bridge going over the river. I like how the river turns around and around. That's super cool. Oh, where's my preset for the other side? There it is. More communities and their little roads and rivers. Oh, this looks so good. Yeah, there's no way we're going to make it low enough. Looks like I do want to land from this side, though, because it's cleared out. So let's just slip it as much as we can. And we'll come around. Let's set heading bug once we're over the airport. We have runway orientation decided here, which would be about like that. Now we know where the runway is. And we're, oh, I just hit my desk. We're still slipping. Slippity dippity. Dippity doo. That is just incredible. I don't know what it looks like on the device you're viewing on, but in 1440p at 1,000,000 frames per second on my PC on a 27-inch monitor, I think I have, it just looks 10 out of 10. You can't tell that's not real. That looks as real as it possibly can. All right, let's come out of the slip. And we'll make our turn. As I mentioned before, some people will take real images and simulator images without the airplane, obviously, because then you could tell. But without the airplane, you can't tell what's real most of the time. Of course, it depends on where and what. But a lot of times you can't tell. Alrighty, let's make our U-turn. We might be below the airport level. First set of flaps. What are we at? 8,500 feet. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, this looks so good. Where is our airport? It's on that thing right here. So we're actually below. We're below the airport. So let's climb a little bit. Get up there. Give ourselves some space to land. Nice long approach. I'm giving myself enough space for like a small private business jet. I don't need this much room to make this landing. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but that's okay. We'll get there. We'll get landed. Everything will be just fine. Ooh, communities down there, and there you can tell that's the highest peak in the region. When you're up there, sometimes it's hard to tell, but when you're a little bit lower, it's much easier. Alrighty, we're going to use this brown dirt campground looking thing with a pool as our reference here. So we know where we need to go since we don't have peripheral vision. There we go, come out from 45 degrees. Because we can. And again, when you're on a cliff like this or a plateau, do not look at the near side of the runway. You will run into the cliff. Guaranteed. That's how your brain and eyes work. You need to look further down the runway or you will run into the side of the hill. That's just how it is. Full flap. And here we go. I'm looking a little further down. Nice. Whoa, windy. Where'd this wind come from? First time we've had wind. And here we go. Soften it out a little bit. And... oh, come on. There we go. Boom. Make use of that nice strut on that front wheel. Flaps coming in, and there we go. Did not need that fire truck. All right, you know the drill. Like the video so other people know we exist. It tells the algorithm that people are watching and interacting. and subscribe so you know when the final video of this bush trip containing the last 2 legs is released. Otherwise, how are you going to know? How are you going to finish it? The drama, the suspense. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.